Here's how to create the wavy line abstract art project. You're going to need a pencil. This is called an ultra fine Sharpie, a fine point Sharpie. It's a wider Sharpie, and 2 different colored pencils. So here we go. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to create 6 wavy lines across your composition. So at the top of your paper, draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots. Now just simply make them wavy. Make lines coming down that are wavy. Some can be more wavy than others. Now that you have 6 wavy lines, the next step is to create a wavy horizontal line through somewhere in the center. So about the middle of the page, put a dot on the left and the right, and create another wavy line. Try not to draw this line too dark because it will be removed. Above the wavy line, in the middle, above it, you're going to create lines that curve upward, like this. They should look like maybe like a sun over an ocean, definitely a big curve. This line should not be straight. It must start at a low point, peak, and then go back down, almost like the letter C. Below the halfway mark, it's going to mirror and go in the opposite direction, so making a smiley face. Again, these are not straight across. Nope. They curve. They start, they go down and back up. Down and up. You're going to continue to fill your entire composition. Every line above will curve up. Every time you're above the center line, you curve upward. Every time you're below, you curve in the opposite direction, making a smile. These lines do not have to line up, but if they do, that's okay. Pause the video and finish those lines. Now it's time to do the next step. You're going to erase your original center line. This is why it's important to make this lighter. Now what happens in the composition, in the centers, there are circles, and that's what we want. You're going to select 2 colors, 2 different colored pencils. You're going to use those 2 different colored pencils to create an AB pattern, meaning pink, purple, pink, purple. And you can select any 2 colors you want. You can select analogous colors, meaning colors that are next to each other in the rainbow, or a complementary set of colors. Before I start coloring, just like on the final product, you're going to use a Sharpie. So I'm going to select one section, and just for time's sake, I'm going to select the smallest section. In the smallest section, I'm simply going to trace my lines using a Sharpie. I'm taking great care to stay on my lines that I've created. And that's so that I have less erasing to do. You would continue to trace this in Sharpie if this were the final product. Now I have my two colors. Here's how to apply the colors. We're going to create 3 values in each section. First, we're going to begin with the lightest value. Using my colored pencil, like it's a toothbrush, slowly going up and down in small sections, I'm going to fill the entire shape with a light value, eliminating any white space. Next, I'm going to color the edges very dark, coloring about a tiny sliver on both sides, pressing as hard as my colored pencil will allow. Now I have a very dramatic step between dark and light. I'm going to go in and do a second application of light where the two colors meet. Doing so will blend the transition and create a smoother transition, one that is much less dramatic. Let me repeat the process in the color pink. Same steps. Lightly color the entire shape. After the entire shape is colored lightly, the next step is to color the edges really dark, as hard as my colored pencil will allow, just on the outer edges, super duper dark. What this is going to do is it's going to add form. These sections will start to look three-dimensional. After I have completed the dark and the light sections, now I need to create a medium. Using my colored pencil in that up and down motion again, I'm going to blend where the two colors transition. Sometimes I like to go in a circular motion with my colored pencil because that helps blending. The last section I'm going to show you how to color is this round section in the middle, and I like to say it looks like a kneecap. First, you're going to color the whole thing lightly. Next, on the two edges, you're going to create crescent moon shapes, both on the left and then on the right. These sections should be colored quite hard and dark. Next, we're going to create a medium tone. Going back and forth between the dark and the light, we're going to fill in with medium. Blending the transition. And there you have it.